you know, it's up to you if you want to leash or if you don't want to leash, right? It's up to you.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't leash, and I would just say goodbye to this jungler for the rest of the game. Because he would
Okay.
probably get mad and just 2v3. Because that's how important it is. That's how important it is to actually get the prior, right?
Right.
Okay. Any questions so far?
No, not particularly.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now, you're gonna be leashing the jungler. Automatically, you're gonna have to play it passively, and you can't look for level 2 most of the cases, right?
Okay. Right.
Oh, what is this? Anyway, so right now, you should just give up the lane prior after this.
Okay.
Okay, especially with Yumi. Like, if you had normal support, you don't have to give up the prior, right? But because you have Yumi, she's useless. You should literally chill until level 3. Only at level 3 you can actually play the game. Because your W is really broken, and Braum is useless against you, basically, right? Because he
Right.
can't stun you so quickly. So you have a lot of time to actually punish her. Yeah, see, Kai'Sa got into a lane first. Now she has the... Yeah, she needs to push right now, like really hard. And just auto attack minions non-stop. Auto. Auto you, auto you, auto you, auto minions, right? She needs to consider... Oh no, you shouldn't. You should never allow
Right.
her to get like this. What did I say when the game started? You give her prio.
Yeah.
You just collect the minions. What do? You try to contest level 2 with Yumi against a Braum Kai'Sa. And you instantly get punished.
Mm-mm.
And now, if this was Masters Plus, the game is over. You're gonna lose like 70% games just by dying level 1. Just
Okay.
like that. Why is that? Why do you think it's so bad to die level 1?
Um, right now, she got really the prior lane with level advance and pressure. I can barely be back at, thanks to my passive, but I don't know if they really give me the possibility. They will punish every time I try to face off or trying to last hit every minion. They will just punish me, zoning me with Braum, and I really can do nothing. I'm
Exactly.
like a minion.
Yes. So right now, basically what's gonna happen in higher divisions, now we're gonna shove in the wave. The wave gonna be crashing to the turret. After the wave crashes into your turret, your wave gonna be colliding to his wave first, therefore making the lane push towards them, right? So when
Right.
you come back, you're gonna be even losing even more CS, first of all. Second of all, you're gonna be level 1, level 2, we're gonna be level 3. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna freeze under your turret right here, right?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna stand here in front of your minions. And what are you gonna do with as Nilah with a Yumi support? When you're behind levels and you're behind in items and you're behind in uh, and you can't even step up to CS. What can you do? Nothing.
I can just try to take to enter in the range of expo just
No,
for
we're gonna
getting
even deny XP. The minions are here and we're just gonna
yes.
stand here. We still get last hits, but look how you're gonna be standing here. You're not gonna even get XP.
Mm,
Because remember, the next wave that's gonna come, Ram can W onto it and Q you, and they can run you down, right?
mm, right.
So it's literally unplayable for you right now if it was in higher divisions. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, see? Yumi died, but it doesn't matter because they already made a mistake. What is their mistake? What do you think was their mistake?
Our mistakes.
No, Kai'Sa mistake.
Ah, Kaisa, don't show the way. She
Yes.
chases the kill and don't clean very
No,
fast
no, 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 no.
the.
The mistake happened way before that. See, this wave is already canon wave. This wave is supposed to be like your her wave supposed to be here,
Yes.
right? She was supposed to already crash a wave, and this wave supposed to collide with the wave, and then and slow pushes to them, and you're level 1, and then we can freeze on you, right? But what did
Okay.
Kaisa do? She greeded for the Yumi. Look at the Kaisa health and look at the Yumi health. She
Yes.
was trading with the Yumi, trying to kill her, instead of killing the wave. So
Okay.
even though she got a kill on Yumi, it doesn't matter because now she's in a horrible position, and now you you have a tempo advantage. You, as a level 1 Nilah, have a tempo advantage against Kaisa, who has 2 kills. Imagine that. Just because her
Okay.
mave management is horrible and her recall time is horrible, right? Okay, let's continue. Look. Now you can freeze on her. Imagine that. You can freeze on her. I mean, if you didn't run it down now, but still, you could have, right?
Right.
Now you don't miss anything. Instead of missing all of these minions, right?
Right.
And uh, even the next, maybe next even wave, right? It depends. Depends how fast Kai'Sa shoves it in, right? But still, you're gonna be missing a lot of minions. You're not getting at least half of these minions, right? Instead of that, you're getting everything, and you can even maybe freeze, maybe look for something as a level 1 Nilah, just because she's a cannon minion. She has no HP, right? You're not
Right.
afraid of her. You're hitting level 2 soon. You can actually just walk into her face. You have flash, you have cleanse. You can actually kill her, right? Now it's really horrible for her. Even though she got the freaking wave in, but still, it's pretty horrible for her. Taking consideration that she killed you level 1. Okay, this is fine. Nice CSing.
Now, but now I will miss everything.
Oh, I jinxed you. I jinxed you. And now look at this. This is so illegal. Kai'Sa is level 2, you're level 3.
Mm,
After you die level 1. Oh
yes.
my god, like, you're literally living Disneyland. Like, this is so good for you. Kaisa has 2 kills and this is good for you. Like, this is so illegal. Yeah, look, she's level 2. You see?
Hmm.
She's literally level 2 and you're level 3. See?
Yes.
You, oh my god. Just, he's playing. It's fine. Let's continue. Uh, why are you not shoving now?
The wave.
Yeah, why are you not shoving?
Because I thought Brown was near her, near to back and Kaisa too, so I wouldn't risk getting ganked at random. I don't know where the jungler is, so I don't know if he can bot for abusing me, or they was yet there or near her. I will try to shove the wave, but if I get ganked, I will die for sure.
So, okay. So right now, who's enemy jungler?
I don't remember. I think oh, I forgot it.
Anyways, so right now you should be shoving. Why is that? Because you have a huge wave. You have 11 minions, right?
Right?
And you know how broken the minions are early game, right? They deal
Yes.
a lot of damage. So if a jungler comes, you actually win this because you have both summoners up still, and you have a level advantage. Remember that. You're higher
Okay.
level than them, right? You
Right.
have level advantage. You have Yumi by your side, right? Yumi actually gonna be useful in these minions, right? Because
Mhm.
she's gonna be shielding you, she's gonna be auto attacking, jumping out, auto attacking, and so on and so forth, right? So it's actually gonna be really good for you, right? So you even win a 3v2 right now when you're 2 kills behind. Imagine that, just because of your wave. Yeah. You should fight this. Why do you think you should fight this?
Mm,
and how you should fight it.
how?
Yes,
Uh,
how and why.
uh, I Allora, so I have so much caster minions, so I think I need fight into the minions, behind the minions for dodge at least Q from Braum and make the Q of Kaisa not in only me but minions too, so the damage will split up. And the fight, I think I just need wait for auto from Braum. He can happily start. And after going on Kaisa with my W up, so she cannot stack the brown passive. And if she can do after my W handed, I could purify the tank instead and kill Kaisa.
Okay, so your game plan is to stay behind the minions, right?
Yes.
And then path towards Yuumi, so Yuumi can help you.
Okay.
While all of his caster minions are focusing him, because if he auto attacks you, automatically he gets a minion aggro, right? And
Fine.
if Kaisa gonna try to help him, she's level 2, and you're level 4 almost. So you're winning this all the time, right? Let's see
Right.
how it plays out. You just back off, and instead of trading with Braum and baiting him into a bad team fight, in bad fight, you just back off. You're
Mm-hmm.
just wasting opportunities, right? Why are you running away?
Hmm?
Why are you running away here?
And I think I thought I cannot do so much damage against this Brown. Um, he has a level 3 already have cleared 2 stacks and I have no damage against him.
Okay, so he already used his W and Q, right?
Right.
Another thing is, look at your experience. You're after this caster minion dies, you're level 4.
Mm-hmm.
She's level 2. Who do you think wins? Level 4 Kai'Sa or level 2 Kai'Sa or level 4 Nilah?
For Nila.
Yes, you're literally double her level. She doesn't even have an ability. You have 3 abilities and you have a level advantage plus she only has 2 abilities. And you have a huge wave. And you're running away from Braum.
Mm-hmm.
And Braum is a cannon minion after he lands the stun, right? Because the stun cooldown is like 10 seconds, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he only gonna land one stun, plus you have your W, plus you have 2 dashes, plus you have flash. So
So
there's
my objective it was to take level 4 and find back Tyson.
you don't need to take level 4. Just walk here, and while you're walking, auto attack Braum. Auto attack Braum. And why are you auto attacking Braum? Why do you think so?
Okay.
Why do you think you're auto attacking Braum right now instead of Kai'Sa? Why you're not
Uh,
dashing to a minion and dashing on Kai'Sa?
I need before stacking Conqueror and gain Adi passive, and after fighting back Kaiser with Adini and healing from my runes.
I mean, Conquer and stacking doesn't matter too much, right?
Mhm.
What matters here is kiting towards your minion, right?
Okay.
And you can't hit anyone else, right? You always want to focus ADC, but if you can't focus ADC and ADC is not auto-attacking you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can always auto-attack a support for free. Why not, right?
Okay.
You're not losing anything for it, right?
Okay.
But because right now you wasted your W, you literally ran into a turret. Now look at your spot. Your stop pot is horrible. Even for your level 4, your spot is horrible. You're
Mm.
losing out on minion damage. You're losing out on 2 free kills. And instead, you're running away with your W instead of using it aggressively as a level 4 Kai'Sa, as a level 4 Nilah against a level 2 Kai'Sa. Even
Okay.
if you went in right now, right here, you win. Imagine that.
Okay.
Even through that you ran away from the minions, even through that you wasted your W defensively for no reason. you still win just because you're level 4, just because you have extra stats, you have extra abilities. You still
As
win.
I said, to you before, this was my first game with Nilah in ranked. Generally, I play passive my lane on bot with since every champions. But after I played a quite off game with Nila, I understand with Nila, I don't need to be so safe. If I'm so safe, I just lost my power budget and my kit. So after I understand that, I just played more aggressive and I got always when I could win on the lane.
Yeah. So right now you took a bad trade. You could still win. You have your like full conqueror stacks, and you have
Mhm.
free potions. You could proc like a potion and go on Kai'Sa. Never focus Braum. Braum is cannon minion. He already wasted a stun on you, so there's no point in focusing him. But instead you run away and you lose half HP when we're doing this illegal stuff, right? And now the wave is horrible as well. You didn't shove in the wave, now the wave is horrible, now we are freezing on you, now the jungler can gank you, and you're like, what do you mean? Like before you said you can, the jungler can't gank me because you're gonna win 3v2. Now Kai'Sa is level 3, now you have half HP, automatically it's gonna be really, really easy for a jungler to punish, right?
Mhm.
And if Kai'Sa was good, she would thin out the wave, and she would keep the wave here for like another 2 waves, probably. 1 to 2, depends how the game goes. Okay,
Okay.
it's fine. Again, see? She's keeping the wave here, and it's so awkward for you because you want to shove in, but you can't. And again, you're wasting your W. You're wasting your W.
Mm.
And you're like, what do you mean I'm wasting my W? I'm denying the Brom procs. You want him to proc the passive on you. Why is that?
Okay.
Because then you can use your 2 E's on him, and what is he gonna do when he doesn't have a stun? Nothing, he's a cannon minion, right? You're just gonna run him down.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine. Uh, why are you not pinging your jungler to come to dive? He's bot side.
Uh, uh,
Like, look at them. They're ummed, right? We
right.
have like 200 HP. If we stay, we die, right? Even
Right.
you can dive them solo, right? So just ping your jungler to come. But like, why I'm saying you should ping your jungler to come as well, because Echo is here, right? Echo is coming here, right? To help the bot lane. So we
Mm.
don't get dived, right? Also,
All right.
if you didn't waste your W, you could be dying them here for free. You kill
Okay.
Kai'Sa and you just run away. Or you
Okay.
suicide for Braum if Echo comes to die to the Braum, right? So Braum gets a kill, and the wave is perfect because it bounces back to you, and you just won the game off this, right? After you get like 2 kills on on Nilah, the game is over. You're just gonna
Okay.
snowball it so hard that yeah, it's just over. Okay, so Echo is not coming, so therefore you can dive, right?
Okay.
I mean, you could have dived if you didn't waste your
Mhm.
W. You can still dive, but like, I mean, she's just dead, right? Yeah, see, if you had your W right here, you could kill the Braum as well. Okay, I don't know what is. Why are you running away? Why are you running away from a Braum? What are you afraid of? Kill him. What is he doing? Kill him. You're kiting back. You're 1v2, 2v1, and you're running away from bomb. Don't be so scared.
Okay.
It's better to be more aggressive than playing like
Mm.
this, right? Like this
Okay.
passively. Because even if you play too aggressive, you can adjust your aggression. But if you play
Okay.
too safe, that's it. You don't know how to be aggressive, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you just literally stand back and allow them to do whatever you want, and that's not gonna be a, a consistent way to climb, right? And why do you need to shove right now? Like you need to hard shove. Shouldn't be wasting time like focusing on just last hitting. Just shove, 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 shove. Now because you took so long to shove, she came back to the lane, and now there's a wave coming. I assume he's trolling. I don't know what she's doing. Just leave him.
Uh,
No, no, no.
uh,
Never cancel your recall here. Never
okay.
cancel your recall. You have 1.3k gold. The wave is pushing back to you. It's a Yumi mistake, not yours. She ditched you for some reason. She knew that you're recalling. She went for a ward instead of recalling with you. So just let her die and let her learn from her mistake. Don't cover
Okay.
for her, right? And if you were watching, how many videos did you watch?
About what?
Your Nilah YouTube videos, the channel.
I watching all videos.
Nice. I just released a new one today. Feel free to check it out.
I just handed yesterday to watching all videos.
That's really nice. Also,
Here I
not
would recall, but with that does mean I say I thinking I need weight, so I cannot bust that wave.
so yeah, right now you're in really
Uh,
horrible position where you don't have any prio in the lane. You have 1.5k gold on you and you can't fight them, right? And they just shove you, and you can't recall here now too. Because the wave is just horrible. And now we're not pushing it in. Imagine if he just froze on you right here. Or imagine if Echo came and turret dived you right now. That's
mm,
it. You're gonna lose another 2 waves. So right now, you should never stay here, but instead
mhm,
you should just accept your mistake and just recall.
okay.
Because it's just gonna be worse. It's just gonna be worse. It's not getting better. Trust me. Alright? Yeah, so you're still staying, huh? With a Dorn shield with 1.6k gold. And now you have R and you don't punish with R. But I can hear myself from your side right now. So right now you have R and you literally don't punish them just because you don't have items, right? And HP. Okay, this is fine. Lily is coming. Another key moment. We see Lilia is coming. What do you want to do? You want to step forward and bait her. Remember
Yes.
that your W is broken and she already wasted her W. Her W is her
Mhm,
main damage source early game. If Kai'Sa doesn't have W, she's not a champion. She's a cannon minion, right? And her W cooldown is like 20 seconds, right?
okay.
So you have 20-second window to just run her down. Even if freaking Lilia was not here and Kai'Sa was
Mhm,
alone, you could kill her right now with Doran shield. Imagine how broken that is, just because she doesn't have W. Okay, let's continue.
okay.
So right here, you shouldn't be chasing at all. There's no point. It's really good
And
gank by Lilia because she gave you pressure to push the wave. So what you do, you ping the Lilia to help you push, you shove the wave in, and you happily recall, and you thank your jungler for fixing your mistake. Right?
okay.
But instead you're wasting your time right now, you're forced to W because you're gonna be taking a lot of damage from the minions, right?
Yes.
And then you need to use your E here. You need to use your E to like shove a sap because your E is AoE, right? It deals
Okay.
all damage to all the targets that it passes by. And the wave is still horrible, but like you can't do anything. You just have to recall. Okay, Dirk. If you had Futures Market, you go pickaxe here and another potion, and
Mm,
you're in great spot. But right now, look how awkward it is. Now you're like, what should I buy? I mean, critical not gonna do much early, right? Should
mm,
I go for boots? I mean, I need movement speed. Plus, like, you have to spend 300 gold for a boots that, and they have less movement speed. You're only gonna have like, how much movement speed these regular ones give? 25. So you're only gonna have 365 instead of
okay.
375. Imagine that. When you upgrade these boots, you get 385. When you upgrade the magical footwear, you're getting 395. You're missing out
Mm,
on 10 movement speed for free. Just to show how important movement speed is, Nidalee
mhm,
got buffed by 5 movement speed and she became S tier jungler. So any champion that gets like 5 movement speed buff, 5, only 5, they instantly become like S tier from like D tier or C tier, right? Okay, Kais is dead. Right. Oh, this Lily is actually decent. Didn't take your next wave. Okay. Why are you shoving? Oh, because she messed up a wave. Never mind, she's bad. She should have shoved this wave. She's bad. I thought
Guys,
she
I was
didn't
bad.
touch.
I thought I could show and at least
Hmm?
let them lose the minion
Yeah.
cannon.
So shoving here is a must, right?
Hmm.
Because Lilia messed up your wave. You shouldn't be afraid here. You should be afraid, right? Because you don't have vision on enemy jungler and you're 1v3. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what you're gonna do now. Okay, so why are you auto-attacking my minions? What's your thought process right now? What is your goal? What is your goal?
Uh, uh, no one, Drake no is no up, so I mm, there's no reason for pushing it.
Exactly. So a lot of ADCs have this bad habit of autopiloting and just auto-attacking for no reason, just because like why not,
Okay.
right? But for example, this single auto-attack can make the wave push to them and they can
Yeah.
freeze and insta-punish for you auto-attacking once, right? So uh, this is butterfly effect, right? One small
Hmm.
mistake, like look how small the mistake is. You literally auto-attack minion once. Once. That's all. You only auto-attack minion once. One minion auto-attack snowballed into them, freezing you, into them denying you minions, into you being pressured by enemy jungler. Just because you auto-attack this minion. So these little things matter a lot. Okay, so you continue shoving. It's fine. Echo is mid, so we know that the jungler is not here. Why? Why is this Braum getting away with murder? You're level 7, we're level 6, and you see jungler mid. What do? You go
I
in.
stepped back. I could win, but I stepped back.
I mean, you could argue, oh, Yumi is level 5. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like, Braum not
Okay.
gonna do anything to you because you block his entire kit with your W. You have cleanse for the stun, right? And you have a
Mhm.
Yumi for a shield and movement speed buff, right? Because her E gives you movement speed, which this is really important. Yumi's E give movement speed and a shield, right? Plus you're
Right.
getting passive bonuses like healing each time you auto attack and so on and so forth because you're her friend or something like that. I don't remember how it's called. Yeah, see, each auto attack you get like 5 HP because you're friends with you. Okay, so right now another thing is you can't punish them. If you're gonna be shoving them in like this, you're just literally shoving food up your mouth like, oh, you
Mm.
poor baby, you're struggling to see us. There you go. You can have this. There you go. You can have some more, you can have some more.
Yes.
And then suddenly this useless baby becomes into a 1v9 machine. And suddenly they 1v9 the game. And you're like,
Mm.
what happened? My team is so horrible. My team just gave his guys like so many random kills. No, 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 no. You were feeding him. You were feeding him these minions. You were feeding
Mm.
him experience for free. You were feeding him minions, right? You gave him free scaling. You didn't contest anything, right? You just let him do whatever he wants, right?
Right.
Automatically, he had free laning phase. He continued to get a small lead, right? And turn that lead into bigger one, bigger one, bigger one. Suddenly, Kais is 19-5, you're 12-5, and you're looking at like I'm playing so good, but my team is ending. GG, well played, right? Okay, let's continue. A really nice kill by Yumi. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Why are you running away? Kill guys, kill guys. She's fighting in your wave. She's fighting in your wave. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look her HP. Look her HP. Keep looking at her HP. You didn't touch her, she lost 1/5 of your health.
Mm,
Just because she fought you in the cannon wave. Like, it's bad to fight in regular wave, but the cannon wave is just horrible. Okay. By the way, you shouldn't be over aggressive, right? You should always look
mm,
for opportunities when you have an advantage, right? For example,
right.
you knew that Echo is not here, you have a level advantage, right? And you have a Yumi by your side who heals and exhausts and has an additional summoner spell, which is really, really powerful after level 6. Beforehand, it's not that powerful, but after level 6, it's really powerful. So you win this any time of the day, right? Anytime. Right now, you could go on her. The moment she steps up, you can instantly go on her. Instantly.
Okay.
And your freezing here is good, but the problem is you're not filling out the wave. And then what do I mean by that? You need to thin out the wave accordingly, right? So
o-
let's talk about the zones, right? So this is a neutral zone. This is 1 minion, 2 minions, 3 minions, 4 minions.
Okay.
So right here you need 0.5. Right here you need 1, 2, 3, 4. And what are these minions that I'm talking about? In each of these zones are separate, right? The closer the enemy minion wave is, the more minions you need for it to continue pushing to you, right?
Right.
So, for example, in this zone that the minions are, for now, you only need
Mm-hmm.
2, right?
Okay.
So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Enemy has 9. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5. That
Okay.
means you can easily kill 2 minions. You can kill cannon and you can kill uh, melee minion to
Okay.
make the wave push slower to you, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and second of all, it's still pushing to you, so you're not losing anything for it, and you're making it really awkward for Kai'Sa, right? Because she already has less minions to be safe with, right? Plus, it's pushing still to you, and you can still maintain the freeze, and you can maintain the aggression, right? You can be an aggressor. And what do? You don't queue the minions. You don't queue the minions. At this spot that you are right now, you walk up and auto attack them, literally without your Q. Just walk up and auto attack them, and you're like, what? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I walk up and auto attack the minions instead of queuing them? Because you want to position yourself aggressively, right?
Mm,
You want to look for opportunities to go on Kai'Sa as soon as possible, right? So for example, you're
mm.
standing here, the moment the Kai'Sa walks up to lance it with melee minion, you can instantly go in and punish, right? She either has to
Okay.
flash away or she's dead, right? That's how
Okay.
it goes. So keep in mind these zones. So
Okay.
for now, uh, what about when you have like only caster minions, right? What about you're in this zone and you have
Mm-hmm.
4 caster minions? Do you think it's enough to freeze or no?
For
Yes, in this zone you need 4 and you have 4 caster minions. Is it enough to freeze or no?
mm, it's okay. I mean,
No,
uh,
it's not enough, right? Because these zones that I drew right now and the minions advantage that you need is for minions with melee minion, right? Because melee minions have way more health than caster minions, right?
okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, so in each zone, if you only have caster minions, right? For example, in this zone you only had like caster minions, right?
Yes.
You need +1, right? So you add
Okay.
+1 to each of the zones, and then you're gonna be maintaining the freeze.
So
Okay?
in each zone, I need 1 minion melee or 2 minion casters for
Yes,
balance and freezing.
yes, except this one.
Okay.
This one you don't need, right?
Okay.
You only need like half a minion because the wave is in neutral zone, so any advantage gonna make it push to you, right? But the
Okay.
other two, in other four, you need to have like +1 caster, right? For example, in this zone, have 2 casters, right? It's
All
fine.
right.
Or you can
Okay.
have like 1 melee and 1 caster, right? Or like 1 melee instead of 1 caster, right?
Okay.
Okay, in this zone, 2 casters, 1 melee, or no, I mean 1 melee or and 1
Oh,
caster. or 3 caster minions, right? In this zone,
Okay.
4 caster, 5 caster, right?
Okay. Okay.
I would recommend you taking a screenshot because this is really, really important, and a lot of people don't talk about this and don't visualize it like this.
Okay.
Okay, did you take the screenshot?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you did it on purpose, but if you're doing this on all the games, this is really, really nice. Like right now, you're thinning out the wave. The problem is, I think you're gonna thin it out too much, right? Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I already can see that this concept you didn't apply, right? You were
Okay.
doing good, but you needed to leave this melee minion, right?
Okay.
Because you're gonna leave a melee minion and 3 casters. This is the 4 zone. You're gonna be
Okay.
chilling, right? But if you take the
Mhm.
caster, if you're gonna take the melee minion, 3 casters not gonna be enough, and maybe you're gonna be pushing back to them.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, never mind. There's like 5, so you're good to go. But again, there was 5. You're good to go. Look what you do. You ruin it, right? You just
Mhm.
auto-attacked it. That's it. It's not enough anymore. See, you're dragging. Perfect. Perfect. Remember you took that caster and then you drag down the wave. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna just showcase you right now, right here, that the wave gonna be bouncing. It's perfect example. That 4 not gonna be enough. Oh, turret got it as well. Like anyway, it wouldn't be enough, right? Look at it. The casters already died. All of them died. And now you only have 1 minion advantage, right? In this zone you
Mhm.
only have 1, and you need 4. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna be slow pushing, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Oh my god, they're shit talking themselves in all chat.
Uh,
Bullshit. Rapport Camille for Inting. As you said, in Champ Select. Oh my god, how did you lose this? We already have mental issues. It's free. Kill him. Kill her. Kill her. She wasted everything. She has nothing.
mhm.
She already first bursted you. Just go in. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead. Just kill her. Braum has no passive either. She has no passive. She has nothing. You have level 8. You have
Mm.
level advantage. And Braum shield doesn't do anything against you, by the way. Because you're melee. How is she allowed to do this? How is she allowed to auto-attack you? Well, her abilities are on cooldown. Track enemy abilities. Kaisa has no W, no Q, no E. Brown has no Q, no passive. Now he has passive, but before he didn't have even passive, right? You have
Mm.
everything up. What are you afraid of? Go in and kill him. Collect your free gold. Oh, nice side step. That was clean. Okay, fine. By the way, looking at your gameplay right now, I actually
Mhm.
learned something. I learned how to play with Yumi because I always struggle with playing with Yumi. I just realized how broken she is after level 6. I always try to be too aggressive early game with her.
Okay.
And then I get punished and then we snowball the game, right? Okay, it's fine. Okay, this is fine. So of course you should be looking for all-ins because you know where the jungler is. Lily is coming, like just go in right now. Like let's go, right? You're not losing
Okay.
anything. Look at this. And we know where the jungler is, we know where the top is, we know where our jungler is coming, we're overextended, we're under your turret, you have flash, you have R, you have 2 dashes, you have W. Just punish. Just punish. Right? But instead you look, you're farming. Oh, another thing is you need to build a habit. Because I clearly see that you didn't see the Lilia coming, right? You were
Mhm.
focusing on last hitting. So what you need to do is build a habit where each time you auto attack the minion, you
Yes.
look at the minimap. Auto
Okay.
attack minion, look at the minimap. If it's
Okay.
too hard for you, right, to or look at after each auto attack, at the start you should only look when you're last hitting, right? You last
Okay.
hit, and then you have time, right? You can
Right.
look at the
Okay.
minimap. Last hit and look at the minimap,
Mm.
right? It's really important habit to have as an ADC. Okay, let's continue. It's Lilia. Oh my god, I wish I had the junglers like her. She's non-stop sitting bot. Like this never happened. Look at her. She's literally running it down, like running this Braum down. You're also winning top. How do you lose this game? That's it. It's impossible to lose anymore. Like,
We at some point we just tilted really hard and giving up it.
alright, I'm actually curious what's gonna happen to be honest. Because like this game is already over. Like you already won. You got full top turret. The Camille is tilted. We're all chatting. Like it's doomed. Their mental is doomed. Uh, why you didn't just ignore Kaisa and just didn't take the turret? It's 150 health. And then kill Kaisa.
Okay.
No, I'm asking why. Maybe like, what's your thought process here?
What I think, what I told her,
No,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah, yeah. Like, what's your thought process right now? What's your goal? What's your goal right now here?
I would talk tower before and engage her after, uh, but I don't know why I backed.
Okay, so you're literally level 9, right? You're level
Mhm.
9, first of all. Second of all, the turret is like one shot, and even this Yumi is actually like really good. This Yumi is better than Master Tier Yumis that I play with. She jumped out and auto attacked the turret, right?
Mhm.
Uh, okay, so another thing is minions are auto attacking the turret as well, right? So you're gonna get this turret really fast. Not to mention you have
Okay.
W to stall it, right? And worst case scenario, you can always just E out.
Okay.
So there's no risk at all. Also, you might argue, oh, but this turret has a lot of armor. It has like 400 armor because you got a lot of plays. You place Herald, right? And there was a lot
Mhm.
of people around it. It stacked a lot of armor. But it still doesn't matter because of how low the turret itself it is, right?
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. Yeah, minions. Minions themselves almost got it. Nice map awareness. That's a free kill. That's bullshit. That's so bullshit. That's so bullshit. What happened here? What did you hit by? What did she hit?
I got stunned by Ulti of Kiana
How?
when I was dashing
That's so bullshit.
because when she ult, she happily every effect of ambiental hitted. Which mean when she ult on the river, she can stun cause the river is water, so she got the stun. When I was dashing, I got stunned. See.
Oh my god, like look at this. Look at the wave.
Mm,
You were traveling through it, right? And then you were
mm,
stunned. That's so unfortunate. Like it's split second. Still, you have cleanse. Just cleanse R and you're good to go.
mm.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't use your cleanse.
No,
Considering
no,
you
I
use
would
your
I would and
cleanse.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean you need to get used to cleanse, right? You need a lot
Mm-hmm.
of games to actually get used to it. Okay, let's continue. This is fine, by the way. Like, what happened here, uh, decision making wise, it was good, right? It was a free kill. It was
Mm-hmm.
everything was good. But yeah, you need to use the cleanse, but like, these things come by default, so it doesn't matter too much, right? It comes by time. Okay, minions got the turret, by the way. Okay, I don't know what Oriana is doing here. She doesn't win this, by the way. She never
Don't
wins
worry,
it.
this will be the game from now on. Yone was very, very good. She tried hunting the backhand, but um, at some point, Kiana and Heko shot me. literally no sense. I mean, they are assassins, so it's normal.
Okay. Okay. So right now you're staying mid, which is fine. You should try to not get poked down mid, right? Because you don't have lifesteal yet.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you have some from Bloodlust, right? But still, not enough. What happens here? Why are you stepping up here?
Mm, I put a word
No, no, no.
here in the river top, so I
You
would
didn't.
play.
You didn't. It's that blue trinket. Don't need to
Okay,
step up.
no, mm, I would play. Maybe I think it because it's worded. I would play here in worded side instead. A non-worded side where was Guyana. I would play opposite side.
Okay, so right now there's no minions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna clear with minions. The next wave is at tier 3, so there's nothing to get mid. And you're telling me that you want to stand near the wall against a Quiana to play towards your ward.
Mm,
Yeah. So before you make a decision, right, you should be focusing on the wave, right? What am I getting
okay.
from this, right? What could I do better? Right?
Mm,
How could I utilize my time more effectively? Right? So right now your goal is to get these two minions first, right? After getting these two minions, because Lily is bot side, you can take Raptors, right? Because
okay.
she's bot side, automatically you can get them for free, right? She's not gonna be
Mhm.
taking it from you. After you take Raptors, you go all the way around because you don't want to get cheesed and so on and so forth. For example, if you didn't have vision here, doesn't matter. You go
Okay.
all the way around, right? Or if you have vision, you walk here and come back, catch the wave, and then again push in the wave, and then
Okay.
go for a default in the enemy jungle, right?
Mm,
Of course, if it's safe, if you can, right? If you have like pink ward, you want to like default pink, like right here in this bush, right? Near the dragon,
mhm.
right here.
Okay.
And you always want to do something, right, with your time. You never want
Mm,
to be doing right what you're doing right now. And you can't imagine how many players do this. Even imagine this, even in diamond, even in diamond people do this. What you did here, they walk
mm,
up here for no reason, just to feel like they're doing something, right?
okay.
Even in diamond, right? So you need to be cautious about it. Okay, let's continue. So now you walk up, you die instantly. No matter how you play it, you should be dead, right? Cleanse here was unnecessary, doesn't do
A
anything.
bit a mess. Maybe I would wait that millisecond plus. Maybe
Uh,
I can cleanse it well.
doesn't matter if you like you shouldn't even cleanse it. Like no
Okay.
point. Because why is that? We already counted her abilities, right? One, Q, freaking W, E, and R as a finisher, right?
Okay.
She already used everything. She has nothing up. So no
Okay.
point cleansing. Okay, let's continue. Getting boots here is terrible. Red cloak. That dagger sucks, by the way. Like, that dagger ruins the build, right? Because you want to go two long swords here instead of crit cloak to have more
In this
AP.
game, I followed up another build. In fact, I will build Gale Force.
Yeah, Gale
Mm,
Force is not
I,
viable.
I don't like it very much. I prefer more Navori than Gale Force.
Yeah. Also, what they're doing here is really amazing. Like, this is really nice. You didn't go mid to share the experience, instead you went side lane to get free farm, right? To get full
Mm,
XP, free farm. This is really, really good, but you need to do it consistently, right?
okay.
Don't do it as a one-time thing. Do this consistently, then the opportunity rises, right? This game, this is perfect. Oh, this is a mistake. Come on, I just said that this is good, and suddenly you make a mistake. What is the mistake?
Mm, leaving the Sidon for reuniting with the mid.
Yes. Why is that? Look at the wave. Your wave is here, right? Look at your wave here.
Mhm.
We know that the enemy wave is here, right?
Yes.
Collecting wave here, do you think you're in danger? No, you're not in danger, right? Because you're not overextended, right? For example,
Mhm.
if a wave was here, I wouldn't say anything, right? It's too dangerous, it's fine,
Okay.
right? Maybe you don't have vision, you're afraid of them, right? But because the wave
Okay.
is so close, this is free. This is free,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
Basically, until here, you can still farm safely. You're not gonna die at all, right?
All right. Okay.
Okay, let's continue. So right now, look, see, the wave collided, and you're joining a fight that's already over. Like you're not gonna be impacting this fight. Like 9 out of 10 times, you're not gonna be doing anything here. Right? Yeah, and Yumi dies now. So look how one of your bad decisions led to Yumi dying, led to you dying. Right? You're both dead here.
Okay.
Just because you didn't collect the wave top and you continued fighting while you have like when the fight is already over, right? Plus,
Okay.
what are you fighting here for? Like what's your objective of this fight? What are you fighting for?
Nothing.
Exactly, nothing. So if you see your team fighting for nothing, you never join them. You just continue pushing.
Okay.
You join your team to fight only for objectives, right? For example, Baron, Dragon, mid turret, mid inhib, um, jungle camps, right? Jungle
Okay.
camps are objectives as well, right? You want to contest them, right? You want to deny these jungle camps from enemy team, right?
Okay.
So yeah. Anyways, let's continue. You're dead no matter what. Good job. Oh, you didn't get team one. Best case scenario, you get one and still die, right? But it's still 2 for 1, so it's not war.
Mm.
Okay, let's continue. Oh, right here you lost a game, by the way. And you're like, my team ran it. What do you mean? I just lost a game. My team fault. Imagine if you continue pushing top, and
Mhm.
while this is happening, Camille was bot, no one is covering you top, and you get a free top tier 2 top turret. That's worth 550 gold. Not to mention you're gonna be getting 2 waves, which is 300 to 350 gold,
Okay.
just like that, for free. Just by you not joining this fight. Not to mention you're gonna be denying 900 gold from enemy team by default by not joining this play. And you're like, what do you mean 900 gold? That's so much. How did I deny so much by not joining? Because Yumi died because she wanted to go to you, right?
Okay.
And you died afterwards, right? And we got assist. We both got assist from it. So a kill and assist is 450 because it's 2 kills, 900. So you lost 900 gold for this one play, by the way, one play, and you lost a potential of another 900 gold. So this play just costed you 1.8k gold. And if you see gold grabs, right?
Mhm.
Literally, the biggest stomps, right? The biggest stomps out there is only 10k gold disadvantage. 10k. And this is a stomp. Like it's one-sided game. 10k gold advantage. So now imagine you giving them 1.8k just like that. 20% of a free game, let's just say, right? If it's a stomp.
Mm.
Like it's literally like the score is 4 to 20, it's 10k advantage. And you just gave away like 20% off it, right?
Mm.
Of a big one. But right now, because the game is kinda even, you got like some uh, side turrets. Right now, you only had 3k advantage, and the game looked so good, right? You had 3k advantage, and the game looked so good. You had so much tempo advantage. You were getting every single objective just because you have 3k gold advantage, only
Mm.
3k, and you just like gave it away, like 60% of a lead, right? Alone. I'm not talking about your team. You could be like, but it's my team's fault, right? It's my team's fault because they made this play. I just tried to help them. Don't help them.
Okay.
If you help them, it's your mistake. If you ditch them, it's their mistake, right? Also,
Right.
you could ping, like danger ping that you're not coming, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
this math is really, really important because a lot of people don't take consideration these kind of things, right? That These
Mhm.
plays cost a lot, right? But on the other side, imagine if you're on the other side, right? And for example, you're getting stomped and you want to FF, right? The score is like 10 to 20, right? An enemy team
Okay.
has 7k gold advantage, and they all have like 700 gold bounties, 500 gold bounties, 1k bounty, right? And so on and so forth, right? They have so
Okay.
much bounties. So now imagine one bad fight happens, one throw happens. They have 7k advantage. One throw happens. You get the bounties. This is plus bounties, right? Plus. So it's like 300 gold for kill and plus 700 gold bounty, right? For
Right.
this one, I mean, I already counted it with the kill and the bounty, but it's fine. Anyways, let's assume a fight appears, right?
Right.
And you win the fight, right? And you get the 1k gold bounty, and you get the 700 gold bounty, and you get 500 gold bounty. So we added up, and just from one of their throw plays, by the way, this gold lead for them, for example, took like 25 minutes. And in one team fight that lasted like under 1 minute, imagine we just threw away like 3.8k off it. Just like that. Half of it by making one bad play
Mm.
and them getting aced and you all live, for example, right? Mm-hmm. You were saying? You had a question?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the question you had? Or you don't have any questions?
No, no. Um, it's a lot of things. I just mm, make a order in my mind for assimilate what all you say, but it's all okay. I understand the reason and the processing thinking. So I'm pretty okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So continue. So right now you're so confused what to build. I can see that this is your first game, right? You're like, should I go with this? I have dagger. I mean, do I finish boots? But it's so awkward. Like, I need Navori, right? You're like, it's fine. Screw it. I'm getting low soon. It's fine. Okay, so this jungler should be reported for taking your sins. What I would go take wolves. Why is that? Not because I'm tilted that she took the minion. No, not because of that. Because Orianna is mid, right? Orianna is taking the mid wave. So you don't have anything to farm here. If you don't have anything to farm, and you never want to share the minions with your laner, because you're gonna fall in CS, right? You could have like 176 CS, but most case scenario you would have like 150, right? Because it's really hard to have perfect CS in laning phase as Nilah, because you don't have
Okay.
like good laning phase that so often, right? So what do? You go take Grump, you go take Wolves, you go take Grump, and you come back group with team, and you group for the hero, right?
Okay.
Just utilize your time efficiently, right? Because look, Kai'Sa is already level 9 and you're level 10, right?
Mm.
She's catching up. She's catching up. She's supposed to be still 2 levels down if you farmed efficiently, right? Right now, this Herald is yours. So you need to ping your team to do the objective, right? Because we saw Quiana is bot, and we saw that we have man advantage here, right? So automatically we can force a play here. And we always command auto because we have man advantage. Another thing is, before each team fight, you should be counting heads. And what do you mean by counting heads? By heads, I mean the champions that your team has
Okay.
and champions enemy team has, right? So right now we saw Quiana bot, right? So
Yes.
this is 4v4, and you're like, what do you mean it's 4v4? It's definitely not 4v4. Like we only can see two, so it's 4v2. No, if you don't see enemy team members, you assume that they're here, right?
Okay.
Basic rule of thumb, right? You don't see them, you assume they're here. You assume it's 4v4. You play
Okay.
accordingly. You see, for example, um, if someone appeared bot and tried to kill Yoni, you instantly see that and you're like, okay, this is 4v3. If it's
Okay.
4v3, you can run it down. So, what do you mean by running down? No matter how you play it, you should win until the team is next to you, right? Just because you have man advantage, for example, 4v3,
Okay.
right? 4v3. You just run it down, bait the fight in, force the fight in. You're always gonna win.
Okay.
Always. Unless you're like really behind, like 4 to 20, but still you're gonna be still coming out on top
Okay.
most of the time, right? Okay, continue. Just do Herald. Herald is free. We see Brown bot. 4v3. Do Herald.
Okay.
Instantly. Instantly. Free objective. Do Gromp. Why do you want to do Gromp? You want to deny enemy team all the camp. Because we
Okay.
invested two people. Remember this. We invested two people to death against Yoni. So now this Herald is yours, this Gromp is yours, and this Wolf is yours, and this mid wave is yours. And you can even pressure mid turret, right? Just like that. Just because Braum is bot. But instead, what do? You go top. Which is also not a bad option. So this is acceptable. Because the wave is big top, this is acceptable. But denying them is also good. Right? Because you had time. This wave wouldn't crash. You still had like another wave coming, right? So you had like time for two waves. Okay, let's continue. Free bot, free bot. This is a key factor. Free bot, free bot. Let's see what you're gonna do.
A mistake for sure. For sure.
Okay. So, I mean, you're just enjoying the game view, or like you're going for a stroll? Oh, these bushes. Oh, this is nice. We made really nicely. What about the Grom? Oh, no, no, we're not gonna check the Grom. Screw it. And then Rico. So, you went here, 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 here. Took the blast cone, and then you recalled in the bush here. I see this happening so many times as well. So many times. Even like Platinum, this is happening. So you need to be decisive, right? Your decision should be instant, right? I want to base, I'm basing, right? I want to push, I'm pushing, right? It should be
Okay.
like committing to them, right? Commit. Of course, you adapt as well, right? For example, you see Camille and
Mm.
Echo coming and so on and so forth, but like, it should be instant, not like walking and then thinking, should I stay? Nah. Should I stay? Nah, nah. Okay, I'm gonna just recall, right? And that's gonna cost like 20 seconds. 20 seconds you could be taking in that time. You could be
Mhm.
taking both side camps, and then after both side camps, you go into enemies jungle. You take enemies jungle camps, and then you groove
Mhm.
the team. So imagine how broken it is. Just you recalling faster, right? Because you're gonna be on the plate 20 seconds faster, right? Because you wasted like 20 seconds walking here. You're gonna be 20. You have tempo advantage of 20 seconds by resetting faster, right?
Mm.
Just like that. So automatically you have enough time to take these two camps and then group with the team, and you're not losing out on anything. You
Ah,
just got
um,
three camps,
one
four,
question.
five. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now you're talking about camps of jungle.
yeah.
Mm, I the passive of Nila doesn't happen on it, right?
What?
The passive bonus exp of Nila don't
Passive?
happen on
Yes. No.
camps jungle.
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work. Sadly. If it did, you could just double jungle. Screw it. Screw bot lane. Screw that lane. Why would you lane and suffer when you can just PvE? Okay, so right now I already can see that you're not going for the jungle camps. So right now what you should be doing, you should be taking Wolves, Gromp into bot. Right? Because the fight
Okay.
already happened, you can't group with a team anymore, right? And you would have enough time if you reset it earlier, by the way, as well. See, another mistake, snowballing into you losing like 200 gold. Do you still need to be bot? What do you think?
Hmm?
So what's your goal right now? What's your goal right now?
Right now is just pushing, but I have no vision. So I will play safe. But I now I see there are three tops, so I can push safely.
Yoni is dead. You two are bot. Baron is up. What do you think gonna happen in higher divisions if you're gonna be doing this?
They will do Baron.
Yeah, we're gonna do Baron, right? So you need it to be mid. So after
Mm.
the jungle camps, while you're taking the jungle camps, if you were making the correct decision and you didn't waste your tempo advantage and so on and so forth, right? You go into the jungle, you take the camps because a random fight happened here. Going
Mm-hmm.
bot was fine beforehand, right? It was perfectly okay. Going bot was still fine, right? Because you had
Okay.
full vision control in enemy jungle, you had time, so on and so forth. It was okay, right? It was fine. Not it was fine. So if you went for a jungle camps, first of all, you would take these jungle camps, and then Kaisa, after the random fight happens here, everyone dies. Kaisa pushed in the mid wave, no one collected the mid wave. You lost like 2 minion waves at mid, right?
Okay.
And another thing is, after taking jungle camps, you could be joining for a Baron fight because we
Mm.
probably committed a lot of ultimates to actually go for this place, right? To fight. Okay, let's continue. So shoving here is, yeah, not optimal. Now, see, we are going for a Baron because we see you bot. We're probably
Mm.
gonna start the Baron and you're gonna lose the Baron. And GG. Right here, you lost the game.
Mm.
That's it. GG. Uh, you should take Krugs because Baron is gone. So you should take
Okay.
Krugs, you should take Red Buff, you should take Raptors, and you should push out the mid wave because we're on Baron. We saw them on Vision, right? We
Mm.
know where they are. So just take advantage of that knowledge. I predicted the future, by the way. I said we're gonna do Baron. Look what's going on.
Mhm.
I didn't expect them to punish actually, but they did. That's it. We got Baron and we got an extra juicy kill on Orianna for some reason because Orianna tried to steal it, I suppose. So right now the game gonna be really difficult. When the game was free, right?
Mhm.
Uh, any questions?
No, it's just embarrassing to see so much about me.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really really good to like get feedback from someone who can spot your mistakes, right?
Mhm.
Because it's pretty hard to spot your mistakes yourself, right? For example, when
Yeah.
I play, uh, it's really difficult for me to spot like these micro mistakes that I'm doing, right? For
Mhm.
example, I don't even know like what micro mistake I could name. That's the thing, like how hard it is for me to spot it, right? But if like one
Okay.
KLP challenger ADC main would watch my replay, he would
Mhm.
probably tell me that like same things that I'm telling you right now. Like you know, he would tell a lot of little mistakes that I was making
Yes.
and could improve on, right? Okay, let's continue. Um, going mid here is fine, by the way, because the mid wave is pushed out, right? Right now you can't push more. Instead, what do you need to do here? What do you think?
Um, Her, I think I can just go mid
Now,
and no.
you can't go mid because the mid wave is so far away.
Mhm.
So what do you do?
Mm, Jungle camps.
Yes, jungle
Indeed,
camps,
I
right?
said.
But how many jungle camps do you do? Do you do one or two?
Uh, I think I have time for both them.
No. You don't have time for both of them? Why is that? You're like, I have, because the wave is so far away. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Because you only can take Krugs, you have no vision
Okay.
here, and you saw enemy missing here. So he might be in your jungle, cheesing somewhere,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
Because we just killed the Lilia and we saw 3 of them here. So you should never, 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 never go for raptors. Right?
Okay.
Also, like, come on, just take the crugs. Just take free money. Like, you don't like free money? I don't know what. Like, someone is handing you 500 euros and you're like, nah, I don't need it, dude. Thank you, I don't need it. Like, it's just like uh, nothing special. Screw it, I don't need it. Okay. Dragon's coming up soon. Again, we talked about this. As an ETC, your goal is to fight for objectives.
Okay.
Dragon is spawning. Why are you talking? Right?
Mm.
And you could argue, oh, because we can't fight a dragon, right? Because we have Baron buff, we don't have pressure. No. Yone is pressuring bot. The mid wave is pushed in. The top wave is pushed in. 3 waves are pushed in. If we try to contest you on dragon, we're losing 3 waves on the sides. If we know no one gonna catch it. So it's a win-win scenario for you, right? Even if you don't get dragon, they lose like 1k gold off waves. And the wave's gonna be bouncing back to you and you're gonna be collecting juicy waves later on. So this is a little bit more advanced, but you can also make decisions based on the waves, right? On the wave state. Let's continue. Do you have any questions about the wave state?
No.
Okay, perfect. Okay, you reset to go for dragon. 22 minutes, you still don't have Navori. Why is that? Because you upgraded boots, and because you didn't go magical footwear, and because you didn't go futures market.
Mm.
You're losing out on 500 gold, plus you wasted 800 gold on shoes, so automatically, yeah, you don't have Navori. If you had Navori
Mhm.
here, you would be huge, but because you have only like Warhammer and Cloak, it's gonna be rough for you. Also, you went
Mhm.
Mercs because Echo was fed, right?
Echo deal pretty much damage.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Uh, Yoni just died.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a 5v4. What do you need to do here?
Contest or Lilia trying to steal it, or just picking up someone out position.
It's a 5v4. We have 5 members, you have 4 members.
Mm.
Yoni is dead. Your team, no, Yoni is dead. Your team.
Uh, showing me the things.
Do you want to fight without your most fed member? Not to mention your mid laner who's 3 levels behind. Your
Mhm.
jungler who's 1 level behind. You're behind like 2 levels because of your decision making, right?
Mhm.
Because of Baron buff, right? You missed 2 levels down. And you're like, yeah, we can just, look for a pick, go for a dragon. Why not? Why not? Yeah, it's a
Just
bit
giving up
hard.
it.
It's a bit hard to do that
Mm.
at your state right now, like at the game state that is right now, right?
Mhm.
So what you should be prioritizing, pushing out mid, getting raptors, getting wolves, something close, right? So push
Yeah.
out mid and get something in your jungle, right?
Okay.
You can never fight this. And if you
Mhm.
fight this, you're gonna be hard losing it. And if you fight this right now, I mean, you're gonna see it yourself. Yeah, 2 sums down.
Mm.
It's not bad. As you can see, it's unplayable. You should never contest it. And you might argue, oh, but Camille is top, so it's a 4v4. But you're walking into them, right?
Yeah.
You're walking to them while you're behind and while we have Baron buff. You never win this anyway. And no matter like, oh, you could be like, oh, Miss Lydia is misplaying, we got hit by ultimate, if you dodge your ultimate, if you did that. No, you shouldn't even be here. Look at this. Again, I predicted the future before it happened. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue. The game is over, by the way. Right now, the game is
Yeah.
just done. And it doesn't look done because you have all the tier 2 turrets, but like so difficult. So difficult. And another thing is, do you see how long it takes for enemy team to siege? We're barely scratching tier 1 turrets at 23 minutes.
Mm.
And they had Baron buff. They, di they didn't use the Baron buff at all. In hard divisions, that's it. Your tier 2 mid is gone, and either your tier 2 bot or top is gone as well. Right? But we just don't group, we don't play for objectives, we just, I don't know, play for fun, I suppose. Okay, oh my god, we're still chatting, the Brom and Camille still chatting in the all chat. Oh my
It
god.
will be like that until the very end. Even after they won, they still continue to talk in lobbies chat.
I mute your lobby chat, screw that. Muted, toxic. Muted, I'm done, muted. Nah, I hate toxic people.
Sometimes I mute to chat in general because someone sometimes it is very annoying.
I would recommend to disable all chat because it's not gonna be providing you any information. It's only gonna be providing you entertainment that's gonna be distracting.
Mhm.
Like, come on, come on. This is a peak entertainment. I'm not gonna lie. This is a peak entertainment. Alright, let's continue. Oh, Camille TP'd. You win this. Holy fuck. That was clean. Oh my god. One more time. Jukes are so hard. Oh my. One more, one more. That's it. Last one, last one. Oh my god. Oh! Where are you going, bro? Where are you going now?
I
Okay,
will die
run,
anyway. Don't
run.
worry.
Oh no, no, no. If you had Navori, you win this, by the way. And you should, and if you're fighting someone, you should always fight in your wave so minions help you.
Mm,
If you had Tabis and you had Navori, you win this.
okay. But one thing, I saw many pro players. They will buy sometimes before Navori and then Collector, and sometimes before Collector then Navori. That's depend if they won or lost the lane.
Um, so what?
There's
Uh,
some merit if I both now Collector when I won or when I lost or not.
uh, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna shock you.
Mm,
Pro players don't always build niche champions correctly.
mm,
But yeah, you can also try which one feels better. Rushing
okay,
Collector or going Dirk into Collector, right? You only get Dirk and then you rush Collector, or you rush Collector into Navori, right? Both
okay,
options are viable. You just choose which one is better for you, right?
okay.
Alright, let's continue. I tried out both, by the way. I tried out Dirk and Navori,
Mm-hmm.
and like it felt okay, but I feel like you get a bigger power spike with Collector, like early, right? Even
Okay.
though that Navori is broken, but I feel like it needs like at least 40% crit to be actually like broken, right?
If I need things about that, I think Collector is more worthy because it give you critical and lethality, which stacks very well with your passive of Q. I mean, you gain penetration armor by critics, and with the Leda is a bit overpowered.
Yeah, like I like to rush Collector as well, so.
Mm,
Okay, so this is the TP play. You already saw this. Okay, let's continue. Okay, it's fine. What's your ping, by the way? 52 or
mm,
32? What's your ping?
32.
32. Really nice.
I have no. I have a stable connection, but not fast. I'm not.
Ah,
I live in periphery. Very. I'm not in center of city. I'm out of city, so air connection is not very good.
yeah, I'm outside of city as well, and I have Wi-Fi connection. So when I'm playing, my ping goes from 60 to 100 for fun sometimes. That's really fun, and it's
my
definitely
old
not tilting.
connection. My old connection had 80 stable. 80 stable. not
Nice.
not mine. So it's very sad.
I mean, still at least stable, right? So it's fine.
80.
Right here, you
Now
can
I
never.
have 32. It's okay. Very better than before. 80 is very high.
Yeah, exactly. Like 32 is like really good. By the way, you should never defend here. Your team died. Right here,
Okay.
you're supposed to give inhib or try if there's not many minions. You
Hmm.
can defend tier 3, but you always give tier 2 for free,
Okay.
or you just die for it,
Mm,
right? If
for
you're
sure.
not gonna give, see, you just die.
Mm-mm.
Okay, Yon is actually getting him. He's getting a lot of stuff done. Okay, this is fine.
As I said, Yone tried very hard. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay. Uh, okay, this is fine. Yon is playing pretty fine. I mean, he got caught sometimes, but in general, he's pressuring the map quite a bit, right? Right now, it's a soul time, and your team already died, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna get a free soul as well. And you know, like, you only win 10% of the games if enemy team
Mhm.
gets soul.
Okay.
10% of the games. Literally 10% of the games. So right now, after we get the soul, you have 10% chance of winning this game. Okay, you're dead, maybe. By the way, uh, always use your E to get away from enemies, right? Use
Okay.
E on minions, right? It's a nice habit to have. Because right now she couldn't even chase you if you just eat whites, right? Oh my god, it's Infernal Soul as well. It's the worst one. Um,
Mhm.
if it was Cloud, it would be actually salvageable. But because this is Infernal, oh, I jinxed their ping. It just jumped from 32 to 42. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's fine. This is fine. Again, some random fights happen. Like, this is so coin flippy. They got Baron. You're just spectating Lilia. It's nice.
Yes.
Alright. So what do you need to do now? Push mid, right?
Yes.
Pushing mid, pushing mid, pushing mid, pushing mid, pushing mid. Yumi died alone somehow. Don't know how. It's fine. So you got a pick on Rihanna. It's fine. Again, see how much time you're wasting running around instead of pushing mid,
Mhm.
right? If there's siege minions, it's always gonna be pushing back to you, so you always can catch them, right? Okay. Yuan is defending top. Camille is going on you. How did she reach you?
Uh, jump on wall and
Why do just eat a minion wave the moment you see her?
okay.
Then you have enough space, right?
Hmm.
Run away. But if you're gonna just walk, she's gonna catch up with R, right? You even created one more Q on the wave. Oof. Camille damage. Oh no 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 no. Wrong way, wrong way. By the way, look at your EXCD. Look at it. It's 9 seconds. Not to
Hmm.
mention you get 1 second off each time you auto attack. You eat 3 times in that fight, by the way. You literally eat 3 times in that fight. And you got the Camille. That's huge. Getting any kills at the point right now is huge for you. Because if you get a crit cloak or 2 crit cloaks, GG. Right? Also, I don't know why you have like a random longsword. Are you building lifesteal?
Um, I asked for the item. I
Oh
build
my
heavy
god.
time.
You just won the game. Sorry for interrupting. What did you say?
I build every time shield bow, like stealing and shield when I got engaged or I want to engage.
Yeah, that's good. But the thing is, in this specific game, because you're so far behind, I would recommend
Mhm.
going like right now because you got 1k gold. I mean, you're good to go, right? You can go Shilbo third. But like before, if you didn't get this 1k gold, if you didn't get random kills, you could go 2 crit cloaks to be a little bit more powerful, right? Because you're
Okay.
getting like 30% crit from 2 crit
Mm.
cloaks, and Nawori skill is really good with crit, right? The more crit you have, the more your abilities deal damage, right?
Mhm.
Okay, you're dead here. It's fine. You got 1k from Kaisa, so right now it's actually winnable. Even through that we have Infernal Soul, we have like a lot of pressure on you. Oh, by the way, remember at the start of the game what did I tell you? That this Kaisa, because you fed her food, you shove food inside her mouth, right?
Yes.
She's gonna have 19 kills. She's close. She's close. Yeah, she's 3 off, right?
Mm.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's agree. Let's agree. Viscaita was not good. Like you could have killed her at least 5 times, but she has 16 kills just because you fed her too much. Like you shoved food into her mouth. Like there you go. Take
Mm.
these minions. Take these minions. Take these minions. And now this happened. Um, Rihanna is BMing. Like she could already end the game, but instead she. What is she doing? Why is she not ending the game? Oh, she BM'd and inhib respawned. Yeah, see, inhib respawned. She just destroyed it. Oh my god, she might lose the game right like this. I mean, we already know it's a loss, but like, she might lose the game right now. If your team was good, right now, just go 5 mid. Go 5 mid and you end the game. GG. You won the game. Rihanna is down. You turret dive with Yoni. Yoni is level 18. She's really strong. GG, you won. Right? You just won the game right now, right here. Just
Jonas sold to Heartbreaker for
exactly.
staying with us.
Exactly. Exactly. Look, this is so huge. He's not even losing the whole breaker value. Go and end the game. It's 56 seconds. You have plenty of time. You have plenty of time. Go end the game. Just group and end. Push mid, push mid. Right now, just spamming mid and just run it down mid and just end the game. But instead, you're only resetting. Now you're only resetting. Now it's a 4v4, and now you can't siege. You can't do anything, right? Instead, you could have ended the game. Now, look how bad it is because you're not grouped up, right? They have pressure on you with man disadvantage. Look the moment you group. Look what's gonna happen the moment you group all together. You're gonna clean them up. They're dead.
Mm.
Just because you're 5. They have in remember that they have Infernal Soul. They have a lot more AD than you. They literally have like 17 kills on you. They have a lot of gold on you. They have like 10k gold on you. And this is 5v4 and you're gonna be winning this. Imagine how powerful the man advantage is.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, see? You literally, I mean, you miss the Q, right? But it doesn't matter. Like, it
Mm.
comes with
Thank
time, right?
you.
Like, even, like, you misplayed a little bit mechanically, it didn't matter,
Mhm.
right? Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 4 for 2. Just because you grouped as 5 and you had man advantage. Just like that. And even though you misplayed, it doesn't matter. It's still, just because your concept is correct, you're still coming out of top, right?
Okay.
And the mechanics, you shouldn't worry about them too much. The problem with Nilah, you need to invest a lot of games to get used to her mechanics, right? Because
Mhm.
her W is really awkward to use, her E is really situational because you have so many options, right? I literally have 2000 games split one this
Mhm.
season, this season only. Split one, 2000 games,
Mm.
and I still feel like I have a lot to improve on her.
Actually, I'm spamming Neil. I won't lean her very well because I want to make a step up from where I'm now. That's
Yeah,
why, as I said you at the start, when we meeting the first time, I was searching for a champ to mastered and which I can improve significantly in the game ranked 2.
yeah. So you search for a great champion to like improve at ranked, right? And then you're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, Nilah, that would be perfect, right? Because she's so fun, she's so versatile, and she can easily 1v9 the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Nilah, she is weak in higher divisions. Why is that? Because she's easy to punish. She's a melee champion at the end of the day,
Mm.
right? She has really low lane range. It's really difficult for her to play against Ashe, Zaya, Seraphine, and in higher divisions, you're only gonna see that basically every single game. Or Alistar Janna for a support, right?
Her, I
So
think I missed it because I need to regroup with the team before, not
yeah,
after.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You should have a group with a team because it's elder. Right now, you're fighting
Yeah.
for objective. As an ADC, your goal is to always group for objectives, right?
Mm.
Because you didn't group right now, the fight gonna be a 4v5, 5v4. So automatically you're gonna be losing this fight and losing the game. Right? Yeah, see? Even a Brom is zoning you away and then you can't play the game. And now the game is over. We have Elder. Elder is the most powerful buff in the entire game. So
Yeah, it's a bit unbalanced.
yeah. Now it's just GG.